Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Being a scholarship recipient, we do things a little differently. Thank you for that energy. My name is Malia Lazu, and I am the founder of the Lazu Group, and this is my colleague, Brooke Thornton, and together we run a boutique cultural DE&I consulting firm that works with financial institutions to help them tie DE&I to the bottom line. Now, I am not your typical financial gal. I actually started my career in community organizing, building local economies throughout the United States, Europe, and Africa. And it was in that led me to banking, eventually becoming a bank president. And that's where I started realizing the type of cultural shifts that the industry needs to take. And we invented this tool that helps companies understand why it's so important to get DE&I right, how to get it right, and avoiding the pitfalls of getting it wrong. So who here has celebrated Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month? Raise your hand. Anyone? Wonderful. Who here is really happy about the way you celebrated it, but maybe don't know how it was received? Who here may have wanted a little more support? We all can use more support when we're trying to talk about these issues, and this is what the Cultural Heritage Calendar does. It's a tool that's designed specifically for companies who want to appropriately and respectfully reach and communicate with both current and future employees. Currently, this proves to be one of the most biggest challenges for companies looking in the 21st century. Attracting diverse talent and customers can fail because we actually don't know one another. I have numerous stories, and you can come see me at the booth after, about companies who thought they sent the right kind of tweet out, only to find out from their customers and their kids that they missed the mark for Black History Month, for Women's History Month. And this is why we created Culture. It helps your communications, marketing, and HR departments celebrate and engage and create loyalty with your employees and customers. And this impacts your bottom line. And we know that data backs this up. When people feel they belong, they stay, they innovate, and they tell their friends. Women-led teams in Silicon Valley have a 21% higher patent rate than male-led teams, and customers, especially younger ones, are spending dollars that align with their values. If you'd like to hear any more stats, you can come and see us at the booth for that as well. I was on a Finovate panel last year, and I asked the people attending if this new industry of fintech was going to look like the old industry of finance. And while that has yet to be decided, what we know is that fintech, tech, and financial industries have made commitments to increasing their diversity scores. And yet, it's still not hitting. According to Fast Company, 50% of respondents said that they had left or wanted to leave their jobs because they were citing a culture of not feeling that they belonged and feeling unwelcomed. More than half of these respondents were women, Asian, Black, and Hispanics. Together, they have said that there is still more work to do, and this calendar can help your company get it right. So let's dive in. Who here, again, by a show of hands, is about to celebrate Pride Month and Juneteenth, which is coming up? Y'all ready? Are you guys gonna do more than a logo rainbow or than a tweet around Frederick Douglass? This calendar is a year of programming that helps you with your internal and external communications. For example, there's 2 points of value here. First, as you see, it's a repository of fully vetted, tested, and safe third-party information that helps you celebrate over 80 diverse holidays. This allows your team to educate themselves, fellow employees, and ensure the content they create comes from a place of knowledge and awareness. Think Walmart Juneteenth ice cream. That's not who you want to be. Secondly, we offer toolkits. These are actually action plans for honoring the holidays that matter to your employees and customers. And your communications, marketing, or DE&I ERGs even can tailor this to your organization and customer base. We consider it a recipe for inclusion. For example, let's look at Pride. Here you can see selections on history so you can understand the journey of our LGBTQIA brothers and sisters, and also ways to host communications and conversations in a safe way. There's also an offer to attend the American LGBTQ Museum virtually, which allows your employees to learn about the culture using art and expression. This was used by one of our customers and clients successfully as they got ready to train their bankers in LGBTQIA pronoun fluidity. Being able to do and click on these many resources help their employees become comfortable as they practice pronoun usage and as they work to be a more inclusive bank. We know that understanding self-identity is imperative for any 21st century business, and we can help you do that. Another example was a bank who used it for Black History Month. And they were able to take this content and do campaigns for socials, e-blasts, and highlighting Black bankers who have changed the banking industry. They also included small businesses and invited them in, increasing their vendor spend and actually making some HR connections. When we surveyed their Black employees after this, they felt an increased sense of belonging. At the end of the day, we know that a lack of diversity leaves over $16 trillion on the table, according to Citibank. How much money are you losing out annually because you're not getting it right? We all want to get it right, and it's so easy to get it wrong. This calendar is a year of programming that will help you learn, communicate, and maybe even have some fun along the way. Thank you.